Hello everybody, this is Tracy Sizemore. We are on day 18 of RPG a Day, and I've decided to change locale and change camera because I felt like my voice was muffled on the other one. So I was using my iPad before, and I think the camera or the microphone's in the back, so it felt a little muffled. So I thought I'd change to my actual, honest-to-goodness digital camera here instead. So, I hope this is better. We'll see. So the question for the day is, which RPG have you played the most in your life? And although that answer is sort of on the way to change, it has not changed yet. So back in the day, when I was, 12, 13 years old, I started playing Champions. Champions is the answer, by the way. Spoiler alert. And I played Champions for years with my friends, and in among those friends were friends I still game with today. Daryl Hayhurst, David Andrews, Paul Rigby, all these people I knew when I was a little kid. Nevin Full, all those people. I knew Nevin and Daryl and Dave in grade school, so I'm sort of in the club there. So I'm lucky. But we play Champions, and that is where my love of superhero games began and continues to this day. I do not play Champions so much anymore because Champions is a little too, well, I mean, I still love it, but it's just too time intensive. I think that's the best way to say it. I couldn't run Champions because it's way too prep oriented. There's too much to get ready to run a Champions game. The other thing about Champions is that it has fantastic fights. I mean, they're super fun. But because the fights are the way they are, there's not a whole lot of time left for doing anything other than the fighting. And I think that's the thing is, that's sort of perfect for a superhero game, because the fighting in superhero games is fun. That's the fun part. Using your powers, defeating evil villains, all that stuff, that's fun. But I tend to like to have a little more time for role-playing, and so given the crunch of Champions and how much work it is to do what it's meant to do, I tend not to run it or play in it too much, because I mean, I'll play in it, that'd be great, but it's so time intensive to prep that the people around me don't want to run it, and I don't want to run it either. So, Champions. That is my answer to the game that I've played the most in my life. Nipping at its heels, however, is Savage Worlds, and probably will surpass Champions at some point. But I do play a few systems. But Savage Worlds is becoming more and more the go-to. So, as you've probably already noticed from my other videos, but I don't know, you never know, because there's lots of stuff that I like, and there's lots of different games emphasize different things, and so especially at cons, I'll try all kinds of stuff. So anyway, that's my answer, and Champions holds a special place in my heart because it wasn't my first RPG. The first RPG I played was Tunnels and Trolls, which I don't have a copy of anymore. But that's what I learned on. But Champions is what I fell in love with, and I still have a special soft spot for it. And even though it is mathematically challenging to play. So, anyway, that's my answer, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.